been a hot minute. It really has. There will be a update video, maybe 2, posted before this one. However, I am actually filming this first before I've done the other videos, just because the pay hit and I wanted to get this money squared away. And I also need to like get my thoughts together so I can really like give an explanation and like a bit of a catch up, because it's been 4 months and a lot of life, a lot of life has happened in those 4 months. But task at hand, this is the first cash stuffing in a long time, but it's also the first cash stuffing of July. This is our big paycheck, so this is when it falls with my husband's paycheck. And today we are stuffing, I believe it's $1,130. So, but actually it's $50 less because hubby's already taken his money. But let's just dive right in. Just get right into it. Oh, let's see if I even remember how to do this. Hopefully I've got this set up. I've got a nice new placemat. Hopefully I've got this set up so that it's like you're able to see everything. I do think that the lighting's not going to be great and there's going to be lots of shadows. But we're just going to have to deal with it. So groceries is getting 10. Takeaway is getting 20. And yes, everything is empty. There is only one binder. I would have explained this in the catch-up. There is only one binder with money in it now. So everything is empty. $20 in for me. Hubby already has his money. Kids are just getting $10. Tomorrow is the last day of school and kindy, and then we're in 2 weeks of school holidays because we're in South Australia. So I think some of the other states are about to enter their last week. Yeah. All right. Hopefully you guys will be able to see everything I'm doing. So today is the 4th of the 7th, and we're putting in, how much? 50. Actually, no. Oh, no. Oh, I made a mess already. That's okay. Putting in 150 because the doggies have vet checkups next week, and then we'll be booking our big boy, Milo, in for desexing as well, because he is roughly, oh look, Caroline, an AA. He's finally old enough to get desexed, so he's almost 18 months, and we were advised, because he's a big breed dog, to let him go through puberty, because I don't know if it's true or not, but it's meant to help with like their hip development and all of that stuff, and it's just good for them when they're big breeds. I don't really know. We've also never had a boy dog before. We've only ever had our old girl, and she's a small dog, so yeah. Chemist is getting 10. Cleaner is getting 20. Hair is getting 10. Oh look, a CC, Carocash, look. Oh. Nails is getting 30. What was that? I was about to say something. Oh yes, if you're not already, while I was away, and I would have explained this in my other videos, which I'm going to say 50 million times probably, but I think I'm going to share this update for my next few videos. My Instagram account got hacked and stolen. I've reported it, but there's just nothing you can really do. Instagram kind of sucks, really, when these things happen. I couldn't get it back. They changed the email. I had people report it and nothing was done with it. So stupid. So if you're following Nissa Ray Budgets, I believe it is, or is it just Nissa Ray with dots or underscores? I'll pop it up on the screen. If you're following this account, please delete, block and report, and then please go to Instagram and follow this account, which will be Nissa with 2 underscores Ray. That's my new account. That's where I'm sharing all the updates of my new career as a children's author, which is so exciting. The pre-sale is the 15th of July. At like, as of now, it's the 15th of July. Knock on wood, nothing happens. But it's not just for my children's books or whatever I publish or my author career. It's where I'm going to be like it's my professional account, which I'm including this stuff in with, okay? I'm really about my hands today. So yeah, I'm rambling, sorry. But yeah, delete that other account, follow the new one, please. Thank you. Sport is getting 10. Gifts is getting 20. Oh Lord. Can we all believe that we are in July already? Honestly, my last video was at the end of February. Which makes sense because like the first week of March, everything just hit the frickin' fan health-wise. I'm actually dealing with some pretty intense health anxiety now since all of that has happened, but it's okay, we're pushing through. Emergency is getting 50. I'm really hoping to get back on top of all of this and really start building everything up again. When everything hit the fan, our finances took a nosedive and a lot of drama's been happening at my husband's work. And it's just been a really challenging year and we've had so much going on as well. Costco's getting 20. And then that's it for this binder. It's just been like one of those years where it's like so much good and so much, I don't know if I'd say bad. Yeah, look, the health stuff was bad. So much good and so much bad, and then really big highs and then massive dipped lows, and it's just been a hell of a 7 months so far. But I'm trying to remain humble and grateful because the good stuff's been really good. As of right now, when I'm filming this, my best friend had her baby. Beautiful little girl. Both mum and baby are healthy, and I'm just so in love. And there's just been so much good. So much good. So I'm trying to focus on that. Because even though the bads have been bad, the goods have been good. That makes sense. I'm so rambling. I don't know how to do this anymore. Alright, so... Look at it, everything is literally depleted, like it's all gone. All right, so car rego's gonna get a 50. I'm gonna leave that out. Oh God. Car maintenance is getting a 20. Like even my savings challenge binder, which I'd been working on for months, is empty. It didn't all get spent on things. I just deposited $1,000 back into the bank because I thought it's better being in there and I'll just start from scratch. So that's what we did. Buffer's getting 20. Do a 15 and a 5. So you know, it's not all been sucked up in life and the way and everything that happened recently, but I did have nearly 5k amongst all of my binders at one point, and it's all, yeah, but it is what it is, and our life was made a little bit less stressful by having that money there. So we'll just take it on the chin and starting from scratch again. Family fun is getting 20. Hope I am staying in frame for you guys and the shadows aren't too terrible. I hope I'm filming. Holy cow. Yes, I am. Okay. Imagine that. All right. I just quit again. I'll come back again in another 4 months and try again. weekend away is getting a big $200 because, yeah, like I said, my best friend's just had a baby. She's in New South Wales. If it's possible, my hubby and I would like to go over and visit them, maybe August, September, if possible. Let them enjoy the newborn baby bubble, and then we'll touch base and see if they are happy to have some visitors. But nothing is cheap at all, so we must start hustling and really saving so that we are able to do it. We'd love to take the boys with us, and if money wasn't a problem, 100% they'd come with us, but it's so expensive to fly and travel, and buying it's expensive. So I want to try and save as much as I can so that hopefully we can take the boys with us, but if not, we'd just cut it back to just like a weekend, like a real quick interstate thing. We don't like leaving the boys for too long. School is just getting a 20. I think last time I just coloured in these little bits because otherwise I'm here forever colouring in. 20. Milestone's getting the last 10. It's crazy to think the last time I uploaded was the same month I saw Taylor Swift. Like, that feels like a million lifetimes ago. Like, it feels like I saw Taylor Swift last year, not in the same year. Like, concerts is getting 20. Christmas is getting 20. Really worried about the lighting and how this is going to turn out when I edit it. But like I said, I just really wanted to get this money squared away because it wasn't just a couple $100. Like, we were actually able to do a fairly decent stuffing. And one of my closest friends is getting married this year, and so I've got to travel for her hens, which I'm more than honoured to do. I love this girl so much, and we're so excited. So I'm saving up for that. That's in September. So instead of doing $20 for both, I'm just going to, each individual glass is $20 because I want to be able to contribute to things, shower her with love and presents and surprises and all that fun stuff. Plus I'm not driving, so I don't live in Adelaide. I live in a regional town, and I don't want to drive. So flying, it's just a joke. It's so expensive. So I need to save up for that as well. Debt is getting $100 doonos. You know, it's 7 months into the year. I tried to start this at the beginning of the year, really by rights. 2.5 grand should have been paid to debt, and here we are back at the start with just 100, but it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, and that's that one done. Oh, it's so good to have some money back in there. So good. Oh, I love it. Okay. Now this is my monthly one. So we're gonna, for now, I'm going to be careful colouring this one in because this is just paper. I don't want it to bleed out over my new placemat. We're just going to put 50 in and colour in 2 hearts. I'm really not following the whole $25 this week, $30. I'm just like breaking it up over my husband's usually 2 pays a month and 50 here, 50 there. But it's fine, it's fine. The money's going away. This is the only binder that still had money in it. And there is officially now $50. Let's put the 100 in. There's officially now $650. Ooh, and the last one to get anything. Like, look, it's so empty. It's the last 150. Oh gosh, come on. There we go. And as always, like I was doing previously, the savings challenges will happen monthly at the end of the month. If I'm continually able to put like $150 away each time, then I might just add it in as part of my usual videos. But our pays and our expenses fluctuate so much that sometimes I can only put $20 away. Some weeks I can't put anything away to savings challenges. So I thought it might be a bit more exciting just to do it in its own video at the end of the month. These 2 binders, I would have explained it in my catch up, but you know, you've seen this one already. This is just for the banknotes. It's empty. And then this one is a new one. How pretty is this? I know I'm going to get asked where I got it from, and I'm not proud of where I got it from, but I bought it from Temu, and they actually have a lot of budgeting stuff. Clearly, I'm thinking they're rip-offs of what other people have created, but, you know, to play devil's advocate, sometimes people can't afford the fancy things, but they want nice setup, and I guess that's where Temu comes into it. I don't know. I would hate, like, my book that I've written, I would hate if Temu ripped that off and stole it and was selling it for $2. Like, it would be devastating. So I get it. But I also understand that people want to do this. They want the binders. They want it to try and fix their finances, but they can't afford to do it. So I guess that's a good part of Temu being available. But I do wonder if they've ripped people off, or if they've just taken, like, if they've ripped people off completely and stolen, like, original designs and pictures and patterns and stuff. That would be really shitty. But I suppose if they've just taken inspiration and found a cheap way to mass produce it and sell it cheaply on their websites, then it's like anyone else who decides to make these sorts of things. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to stop talking about it because I could sit here and ramble. But yes, I got this from Temu, and I just thought it was so different. Anyway, this one here, let me move these out of the way. I'm starting to be like mum wife budget life, with all of her binders. I'm not quite at her status, at her level yet, but I think I'm getting there. If I could stuff like $1,000 every week, I'd have so many binders. Anyway, let's move them out of the way. So this beautiful little baby here, I've decided when I complete like the yearly one, big savings challenges, or come into like big amounts of bonus money, because we have a lot of projects that we want to do around the house, but they're important ones. It's not vanity ones. Some are vanity. Okay. But like some are important, like our fridge and freezer. And oh my God, I am knocking on wood before I say this, and I'm going to knock on wood when I'm done, because Murphy's Law. We've had our fridge and freezer since we got engaged. Well, we had our engagement party. So that was 12 years ago we got our fridge and freezer. She's starting to make some noises, and I'm absolutely terrified that she's going to die and we're not going to have the funds. Because if we're going to buy another fridge and freezer, unless it's a secondhand one and it costs a couple $100, when we buy our next fridge and freezer, it's going to be the one that we have for the next 12 years. And I'm just worried that she's going to die before I have the money to replace her. So we've got fridge and freezer, renovations, landscaping and gardening, we really need a pergola out the back. We've got no shade and it gets so freaking hot. Obviously not a problem right now because it's colder than a witch's right now. Like, I'm sorry. Why is it so cold? I'm fairly certain I'm going to wake up tomorrow and there'll be freaking snow. Like, we'll be snowed in. I dropped my kids off at school this morning and it was 5 degrees outside. Excuse me? Excuse me. I'm pretty sure I sweated last winter. Like, anyway, that's what that one's, no wait, yeah, I think that's what that one's going to be for. Solar panels, pest control, home security. So we recently got some home security, but we think we would like 2 more cameras and maybe one in the house, like in the living room area. So we can probably get a couple more cameras for like a few $100s. So there's that one. All right, I think I've rambled quite enough. It's going to take a little getting used to. I need to get my sea legs back. But I'm glad that I filmed this before I filmed the Chit Chat Get Ready with Me's, so that hopefully I'm back in the zone a little bit. And I'm going to make notes of the things I want to talk to you guys about. And there might be 2 videos before this one. But yeah, it's so good to be back, guys. Thank you so much. And here we go, starting from scratch again. But we got this. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Please follow my new Instagram account. That would be amazing. And I'm sure I've spoken in depth about my children's book in one of my previous videos. If you haven't watched them, please go back and watch them. I'm really proud of it and it's very dear to my heart. And I've done it for my first son, Oliver. There is a second book coming, hopefully within a year, of my second son. But for now, this is in honor of my incredible first son, Oliver. And if you are, or you know anyone who is raising a neurodivergent child, this book might be for you. It's not heavy on the neurodivergency, but I believe the message, yeah, I'm just really proud of it. And I hope that it changes or I hope it impacts some families and some incredible little children, just like my son Oliver impacts everyone's life that he meets and he walks into. Anyway, I could sit here for another hour babbling about it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for letting me come back, and I will see you guys next week in my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Oh